We are doing the finals for the Gran Turismo 2, well, no, Gran Turismo All-Stars drag races. All we have left is the Venturi 400 GT, the Nissan R33 Skyline, the Mazda RX-7 RZ? Maybe. The Subaru Legacy B4 RSK, the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak, the Ford GT90, the Saleen SR, and the Mitsubishi GTO. Alrighty, so we have just those ones left, and let me see here before we start. I'm gonna load up the comments on YouTube here. Alright, and we'll turn the volume off so that I can't hear myself talk. Talk chat. Hello guys. Alright, now I can read the comments. So we're going to get off the first race. Now, this time, instead of having cinematic shots of the race, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a Sackbot drive one of the cars, and I'm going to drive the other, so then we have a live reaction of what's happening. So, let's come down here, and we're going to get on with it. So, starting up is Venturi versus the R33 Skyline. So, we got to load up our Venturi. See one comment. Hey there. Oh. Ooh, my. Better move the mic away from my mouth so you're not getting the cough. Having the cough come out of the speakers and splat onto your face. Alright. Versus the R33 Skyline. Now, because the R33 Skyline is an old car, it does not have automatic starting, so I have to manually start it. So, hopefully I don't jump it. If I do, then, well, I'll restart, and hopefully I'm not too slow. Oh, where is he? There he is. Okay, record him. Alrighty. Oh. Is he still gonna go? I hate when that happens. Yeah, he's still gonna go. Yeah, I know they will, but you know what? We still need the footage up until then. So here we go. Here's the race. Good launch from the Skyline, but that Venturi's gonna come back. And it's definitely past. He's gone. He's gonna off-screen us. No way we're beating him. Alrighty. Packing it up. The R30 Skyline's at a loss, and there is a different way to actually get rid of these. Okay. Venturi's won. Now, however, the next race is at least looking to be a bit more fair. Got the RX-7 versus the Legacy. So, we'll have the Legacy in the... No, we'll have the RX-7 in the background and the Legacy in the foreground. I passed Mazda a while ago. Mazda RX-7. Oh, Sprint R. Not RZ. This one might be old, but it at least has the automatic launcher. Now, it turns invisible when I select everything, just because the old cars had race modifications, and that required some stuff to be invisible. Okay, here we go. The RX-7 might not have the launch, but it's probably gonna have the better horsepower per ton. Ooh, that was probably an early shift. Well, for me, okay, we just got the question. You guys can't see the questions on the screen because I changed up the format, but I just got a question of how long does it take to generally make a car? Now, the time has certainly changed since. It all obviously depends on the level of detail that you put in, and it can vary greatly, actually. Probably the minimum time it takes me to make a car might be an hour and a half. However, there's some times where there's some extreme details that I try to do that could last me up to almost 3 hours for one car. And also some stuff for extreme data, like the Chiron. The time it took me to get the data for that thing took a long time. Now, it probably wasn't a 3-hour car, but it was definitely a long time. Alrighty. We're gonna get the launch, but I don't know if we're gonna have the power after that. He's gonna have the launch! Come on, Legacy! Come on! Go! Oh! Ooh, that's probably gonna be the closest race we're gonna get. Oh, we got a friend request. I'm not gonna accept it right now because it'll just throw off the live stream, but oh, dang it. Legacy didn't win, which sucks, but at least it went out with a strong race. Okay, next race. Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak versus the Ford GT90. Why even run this race? Well, just because. Hey, we still got the okay. We got the two fastest, well, other than the Cultists, basically the fastest accelerating cars from Gran Turismo 2. So, we need the Suzuki Escudo, which we'll have in the foreground, versus the GT90. Now, continuing on that question I had from earlier on the time it takes to make a car, obviously, if you're not a very, I'm trying to think of the word for this, if you're not a detail-oriented creator, like you're a beginner, and you just want to start out basic, depending on how much detail you want to put into it, will definitely change how long it takes to make it. Plus also, it could take longer than me, well, at least a seasoned creator, due to coming across errors and trying to fix it. Alrighty. GT90 versus Escudo. Now you see a race like this would be okay if I had the TVR Speed 12. And I don't, and I can't find a blueprint for it. However, I want to make it one day. I can make cars without blueprints, guys. I know I've rarely ever showed it, but we'll talk after this, it's too loud. I'm gonna go past it quite a bit more, actually. We're maxing out. Alrighty. That's that. Just wanted to give the... Alright. Here we go anyway. Very quiet now that the Escudo's gone. And that's a loss for us. However, I want to make a secondary thing, where I take off quite a bit and then the Escudo catches up. Okay, that was terrible timing. We gotta go when that second rev goes on. Go, go, go! Go! He's gotta pass us before the quarter mile. Holy shit! Look at him go! 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, go. Okay. Last attempt. Oh, he's going, he's gone. So this is basically the concept of the world's fastest car from... Oh my god, he's gone! That was 250 miles an hour he passed us at. Wow. Okay. Scooter wins. Now, time for another kind of almost pointless race. We got the Mitsubishi GTO versus the Celine SR. Now you see, if I would have had more basic models, just like sub 300 horsepower cars, or at least 350 horsepower cars from Gran Turismo 2 or 1, that would make out a lot better. But I don't. I mean, maybe like 8, possibly? Even less, actually. Okay, GTO versus Celine. Mitsubishi. No? Versus Celine SR. Now I know the Celine SR wasn't exactly itself in Gran Turismo 2. It was actually in the race car form. However, I don't specifically have the race car form, so we're just going to use the street form. What did the Celine beat? Oh, it beat the Vector M12. Oh yeah, the Escudo was a loud car. I made it loud on purpose, but yeah. Okay. Here we go. The lag is incredible when you're not on preview. Alrighty. Oh, we got him on the launch! We got him up to 50 miles an hour, but now he's gone. We got him up to 50 miles an hour, but he's making us look like weeds growing. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if you watched the last video there, Mr. Extraterrestrial. But we had the Cultist Pikes Peak against the Escudo Pikes Peak, and well, the Escudo still mopped the floor with it, but still. And the Celine won. Okay, we got 6 more. No, we have 3 more races. But no, you're right. I have not made many Pikes Peak cars. Usually, I just make the Escudo. I guess you could say I made the RS200 Pikes Peak. It was the Monster Energy one. It wasn't. It was just a modification. It wasn't like a straight blueprint from it. But yeah, I guess. Wait, where is it actually? Did I delete it? I probably deleted it. Nope, it's right here. Okay. Come on. How fast does this go, actually? You can tell it's been a long time since I made some of these cars. Yeah, it's only good for 195. Yeah, it would be. Okay. Venturi versus RX-7. And before we have the last race, I'm going to have an honorable mentions where we end up drag racing, well, not really drag racing, just letting them go down the track of other Gran Turismo 2, I keep wanting to say Gran Turismo 2, other Gran Turismo cars that, well, that aren't in this, just because it ran out of room. I mean, heck, I got a lot more, but I just didn't use because I kind of forgot about them at first. Oh my god, there's a big one I just forgot too. Okay, RX-7. Mazda. Nissan. Mazda. And you know what? We'll make this go better. What did this go against? It went against the R33 Skyline, and I am... You know what? The RX-7 might be quicker than it. And we're gone. See that the wheels are glitching on this one. I guess I didn't make it very well. Alright, that's the Venturi. So it looks like we're gonna have 400 GT versus the Escudo for the final race. I guess you could say I am doubting the Selena SR, and you would be right, I am. So yeah, I guess I shouldn't have picked the Escudo, because there's a couple other cars that wouldn't fit greatly, but they're also pretty quick too. Okay, Saline versus Escudo. They're all down here. You know what? We'll drive the Escudo this time. Versus the Saline, yeah. Alrighty. Might have gotten up to 136, but this Escudo's gonna at least blast the quarter mile in about a couple seconds. What was that? Now we actually get to keep the Escudo out on the track because it runs the next race. Alrighty. Actually, what am I doing? Oh boy, you know what? No. I told you guys there are going to be honorable mentions. You bet I'm doing honorable mentions. So, let's have some honorable mentions before we run our last race. Alright, we're going to start top to bottom. First, we're starting out with the Alfa Romeo 155 DTM. Come on. We don't need to line it up on the track. We're just going to gun it. See what we can get these up to. I don't know how many gears this thing has. 6, I guess. Slow accelerating 175 at the mile marker. I don't think we're accelerating much more. 180 at the wall. Alrighty. Next car. We got a lot of cars that we can actually run for this, to be serious. Let's see what is next. BMW, nope. Bentley, no. Bugatti, no. Buick, no. Cadillac, no. Do we have any Chevys? Nope. Chrysler? Yes, we do. We got ourselves the Chrysler Pronto, which in the game is the Plymouth Pronto. Now the Chrysler Plymouth Pronto here actually has the exact same transmission as the Dodge Neon, at least from what the game shows, and is actually made out of recycled water bottle plastic. This information was known from an interview with the head of Chrysler when they were unveiling the concept. I doubt it has 6 gears. Yep, it's a 5th. We're topping it out. Yeah, the question in the interview was, so you trust plastic for plastic surgery, but you would rather trust metal for a car. Or no, it was the other way around. You trust metal for a car, but you'd rather trust plastic for surgery. I think it was. Alright, moving on down. Dodge. Do we have any Dodges from the second game? Well, we do. Oh yeah, we do. What? I don't think the Stealth was. However, this was. Definitely isn't no all-star, but you know what? It was in the game. The Dodge Intrepid. Dodge's full-sized 4-door saloon? Yeah, sedan in the States here. It only has 4 gears, and the 4th gear goes up to 215 miles an hour. So definitely a lot of fuel saving in that last gear, to be honest. Gonna hit 4th gear and it's gonna die. Now you can definitely tell that this car wasn't exactly made correctly, because we are doing 143 miles an hour, 145 in this car. I guarantee this does not do this stock. 4th. Oh, it's a dead gear. You're just losing speed. Alrighty. Next car. Let's see, past Dodge. No Ferraris in that game for sure. There's probably a couple in Ford. So you got the... No, they had the base RS200, not the Evo. Let's see, they had the Taurus Show. I'm sorry if this seems like it's a real long prelude up to the race, but you should already know who's gonna win, so we're just gonna run cars. Hello, Eric. Basically, you missed all the racing. We're just on to the ending to where I show off other cars that could have been in this set of races that weren't. You know, I don't honestly know how fast the Tar show would have actually been. And I really gotta start setting these cars back more. Okay, down through Ford. Let's see, we had our Taurus. Let's see, what else might have been in that game? They did have a classic GT40. Does my head go any lower? No, it doesn't. Well, that sucks. Just realized, why is this turbocharged? And no, to answer to your question there, no, I have... Well, if you mean... I'm trying to figure out a way to answer the question here, but if I heard of the 155 DTM in real life, well, no, and I have not even seen it race on TV for sure. I don't even think I've actually watched, like, YouTube videos of it. But definitely I remember it from Gran Turismo. Okay, off in the Ford GT. And I think that's the last of them from 4. Yeah, this was Gran Turismo 3, not 2. At least the classics. Honda. Oh yeah, how can we do it without mentioning these two cars? Honda EK9 Civic. This is definitely a big car from Gran Turismo, as it has been in every single Gran Turismo except Sport. But that probably will change in probably in a couple of updates, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if it's in the next one. What are we up to now? 125. Okay, that was 128 the mile. See, this is how the Intrepid and the show probably should have been accelerating around this point. Not much at all. Okay, 130 at the wall. Alright, and we got one. Ooh, no, I didn't want to do that. Stop it! I'm not pressing it. Take the block off. Okay, we also got the Honda S2000 to show off. I passed Honda. Now this, I think, is a car that I should end up redoing, because it's got a lot of nice detail. The headlights got nice looking stickers. Definitely a car I should remake. We're in 6th gear, 125. This is the last gear. So 35. Ooh, and we broke. Alright. Trust me, we'll get into some quicker cars here. Honda, or possibly even slower cars. Infinity. No, we got 2 Jags here to run. We got the XJ220. quick 190, 95, 200, 205 at the wall. I'm glad no one else is in this room with me. I'm up at college today, and the class was canceled, and luckily no one else is in here. So yay. Okay, we got another Jag to run, actually. The Jag XJR15. Now, in the game, I don't think this card had a race mod. However, there's an XJR15 that we do still have, because I deleted the original, which I kind of wish I didn't. I don't know why I deleted that, not this. Oh my god. This is most likely last year. It is the last year. Yep, we're only getting 193 out of this. Yeah, it wasn't a very, well, didn't have much of a top speed for as quick as it was. Okay, we passed Jag. Jag, Koenigsegg, obviously none. Lamborghini, none. Lancia, we got 2. Ah, this one is one of my earliest ones with one of the original speedometers that I created. Definitely should remake this one. Come on! Accelerate! I don't think we're going much quicker. Maybe 129? Nope. Just on the edge of it. Oh, to show how old this car is, actually, look at that! It's got 1 tire! Oh, I can't believe I haven't deleted this one yet. Oh man, we gotta remake the Escort Cosworth. What am I doing with my life? Okay, we also got the Lancia Stratus here. There's so many cars I need to remake, it's unfunny. Oh yeah, this particular Stratus is from my LBP Classic series. This was in the first one. Uh-oh, I lost my comments. There, come on, load me comments. Come on, we're getting up to 150. I doubt this car would actually do this in real life. 155, no 6th gear. Okay, or gotta be at least a good bit halfway. Okay, Lancia we passed. Yep, so now we're in the Mazda. There's definitely no Leanders or Maseratis. None of them were in it. Well, this one kinda, but we'll give it a pass, just because of how old it is. That Lancer we had in the races. This one wasn't born yet. Got the rally car here, the Eclipse. Oh, there's probably every single one of these, literally. I don't want to run every single one. There's so many. Pagani, Peugeot, all I got's a 205. Hey, wait a minute. Load back these comments. Didn't you ask earlier if I want to make a 205 Pikes Peak? Oh, 208. Close. We're not going to count this. Pontiac, none of those. Porsche, of course not. Here we go. The Renault Espace F1. Hammerhead Studio. Is that his name? Hammerhead Studio. He would be very happy right now. Ninety, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196 at the wall. Alright. Let's see, that was the Renault. That's the only Renault I have. No Saturn, no. What about Shelby here? We got the... That was not in it, but we do have this. Unless I definitely made it incorrectly, the transmission's so far off, you will not believe. Definitely a car I should remake. Oh boy, I'm wondering, this thing is accelerating hard. How fast is it gonna go? 170, 180, oh my god, 190! 200, holy cow! There's a... Oh, that fourth gear's non-existent. Whoa, this thing is so bad. That just shows you how incorrect my cars were back then. Subaru. Do we really have any in here that we... No, not really. Suzuki, you've seen those. Here's the big... We're getting to the super big stuff. You guys have not seen this car yet on my channel. But yeah, it is the Tomicaira ZZ2 Concept. Oh yeah. Ooh. 200, come on. That's top. I just got a comment in here. Are you talking about the track? Because no, it is not. No, I could just publish it. Yeah, you know what? I never thought about actually publishing another drag strip. I remember when I did a long time ago, and then I deleted it just because it was kind of incorrect. Well, it wasn't kinda, it was very. It was only a quarter mile too, actually. Okay, that was the Tomicaira ZZ2. Now, how about the Toyota GT1 race car? This one I should have had in there. This was the one that came to mind when I first said I should have just left the Escudo out. Well, this is it. Whoa. Oh, I think I should remake this one too. It looks so good. This is actually the road version, not the race. I might make a dealership. These cars specifically, no, they are not published at all. Okay, that was that. Let's see. Vector, Venturi, Volkswagen. I do not know if this Beetle was in it. But that's the last of them. So, before we end off, we got a race to finish. The Venturi 400 GT versus the Suzuki Escudo. So let's load them in and let's run them. Maybe that's what I'll work on for the rest of the day. I'll make a dealership. Yeah, I need to stop slagging on it. So let's spring, and I botched that one up. Yeah, I'll make a dealership, guys. I will. I can't promise the old stuff won't have DLC, but I can at least promise the new stuff does. And I need a Venturi. Now let's make this a little more fair for the Venturi. You know, cars that race modifications back in Gran Turismo. Yep, so that's not going to be there. So let's spice it up for the Escudo just a tiny bit. Come on. Oh, this is bad. That car wasn't running very well. I don't think it likes any of the tags. Just gonna hold the gas. Okay, well, either way. Alright, let's run this car. Guessable. Alrighty, well, that's the end. That's the end of all this. I'm gonna start working on a dealership right now, just so that I can get some of these cars out of here. Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new for more Little Big Planet car content. Hopefully I do get that dealership out. Let's see, I got what? About 2 hours? Yeah, about 2 hours to do it, so I will. And you know what? Why not make a live stream making the dealership? However, I need a break. So, I'll see you in, well, a couple minutes so then we can make a dealership. Alright, see you then. Bye.